Have you ever wondered if that quick fast food meal you grab on the run is silently damaging your body? One burger or taco might feel like comfort in a paper bag, but inside it hides a mix of fat, salt, and chemicals that gradually harm your heart and organs. Studies show that eating Western-style fast food just twice a week increases your risk of developing type 2 diabetes by 27% and raises your risk of dying from coronary heart disease by 56%. A sobering statistic that underscores the hidden dangers of fast food. Tonight, we're lifting the curtain on 6 popular fast food chains that millions of people eat every day without realizing the risks. Stick with me until the end, because I'll not only show you what to avoid, but also reveal smarter alternatives so you can enjoy convenience without sacrificing your health. Let's start with the king of fast food, McDonald's. Those golden arches may look inviting, but their signature Big Mac hides plenty of red flags. A standard Big Mac packs about 550 calories, 30 grams of total fat, 11 grams of saturated fat, and 1,010 milligrams of sodium, roughly 44% of your entire daily sodium allowance in one sandwich. Nutritionists warn that regularly eating this much saturated fat and sodium can lead to high cholesterol and high blood pressure, increasing your risk of heart disease or stroke. The bun, sauce, cheese, and pickles are all loaded with processed ingredients and preservatives that can wreak havoc on your gut health. Although some people have tried losing weight on all McDonald's diets, health experts caution that such plans are unsafe and unsustainable. Ask yourself, is a few minutes of indulgence worth the long-term damage? Have you ever experienced a health scare after eating too much fast food? Share your story in the comments. We're all here to learn from each other. Now, let's turn to Burger King. You might love the Whopper, but one sandwich alone contains about 610 calories, 33 grams of fat, and approximately 923 milligrams of sodium, over 40% of your recommended daily sodium limit in one sandwich. Craving something more indulgent? A triple Whopper with cheese skyrockets to about 1,299 calories and nearly 90 grams of total fat. Sure, the crown logo suggests royalty, but in reality, this crown sits heavy on your heart and arteries. Is a burger that instantly delivers half of your daily salt allotment really worth the consequences? If you still order these burgers regularly, have you noticed any changes in your health? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Next, we need to talk about Checkers and Rally's, where almost everything is deep fried. One chicken bites and fries box contains 710 calories, 40 grams of total fat, 14 grams of saturated fat, and a whopping 1,680 milligrams of sodium, around 70% of your daily sodium limit. Deep-fried foods like this are loaded with saturated fat and salt, which raise weight and blood pressure quickly when consumed often. Eating them regularly sets the stage for long-term cardiovascular disease. Take a moment to think. Is a box of chicken bites and fries really worth the lifetime prescription for blood pressure medication? Have you ever felt sluggish or dizzy after a fast food binge? Let me know in the comments. Your story could help someone else make better choices. Next, let's move on to Kentucky Fried Chicken, better known as KFC. Everyone loves that crispy coating, but unfortunately it's drenched in oil and salt. A large popcorn nuggets order contains 620 calories, 39 grams of fat, and 1,820 milligrams of sodium. That's nearly 80% of your entire daily sodium limit from just one snack. Remember, the FDA recommends that adults limit sodium intake to less than 2,300 milligrams per day. When a single fast food item gives you almost your whole day's allowance, you're on the fast track to high blood pressure and heart problems. Yes, KFC does offer grilled and baked options, but how many people actually choose them over the crispy, deep-fried choices? Which do you pick when you're at KFC? The healthier version or the crunchy classic? Drop your choice in the comments. Let's see how many of us go for the healthier option. Now let's take a look at Arby's. This chain markets itself as the roast beef expert, but some of its sandwiches pack more than just meat. The roast turkey ranch and bacon sandwich has 810 calories, 35 grams of fat, 10 grams of saturated fat, and an astonishing 2,420 milligrams of sodium. That's more sodium than you should consume in an entire day. Even the classic roast beef sandwich, touted as a healthier option, still delivers 360 calories, 14 grams of fat, and 970 milligrams of sodium. Essentially, you're paying a premium for bland fast food that's brimming with fat and salt. Wouldn't it be better to make a tastier roast beef sandwich at home with less oil and sodium and know exactly what's in your food? Think about the last time you spent money on a premium fast food sandwich. Did it live up to its price tag? And then there's Taco Bell, popular for cheap tacos and late-night snacks, but often criticized for poor quality ingredients. Nearly all their meats, beans, sauces, tortillas, and shells are pre-seasoned with large quantities of salt, meaning Taco Bell meals can easily exceed your sodium targets. For instance, a black bean crunch wrap Supreme has 1,080 milligrams of sodium. A quesalupa packs 1,000 milligrams, and a quesarito contains 1,390 milligrams. Emerging research suggests that regularly eating ultra-processed foods contributes to obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even cancer. What seems like a bargain could cost you dearly in terms of long-term health. Have you ever felt unwell after eating cheap fast food? Share your experience in the comments so we can all learn from it. When you look across these 6 chains, a pattern becomes clear. Ultra-processed ingredients, sky-high calories, excessive fat, and dangerous levels of sodium. Regular consumption of Western-style fast food, just twice a week, raises the risk of type 2 diabetes and coronary heart disease significantly. A Big Mac or Whopper alone delivers almost half of your recommended daily sodium allowance. Some items from KFC and Checkers nearly reach or exceed the entire day's limit. These foods do more than expand your waistline, they actively increase your risk of chronic illness. But you don't have to give up fast food completely. When you eat out, choose grilled items, salads, or veggie-based dishes. At Taco Bell, ordering your meal fresco style reduces cheese and sour cream, lowering sodium and fat. And best of all, cook at home whenever possible. You can control what goes into your meals, reduce salt, use healthy oils, and enjoy your favorite flavors without endangering your health. So, that's our breakdown of 6 popular fast food restaurants to avoid or limit. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever gotten sick after eating at one of these places? Which chain do you think is the worst offender? Drop your answers in the comments. I'm eager to read them. If this video opened your eyes, smash that like button, share it with a friend who indulges in fast food, and hit subscribe for more health-protecting content. Don't miss our next video, where we'll reveal fast food options you can actually enjoy guilt-free. Thanks for watching, and remember, a 5-minute meal shouldn't cost you 5 years of your life.